How do I protect my logo and my word trademark, my brand name? I get that question a lot, and I'm going to answer it in the next 4 minutes. I'm Angela Langlotz, trademark and copyright attorney, and I go live here on weekdays to talk, not surprisingly, trademarks and copyrights. So people frequently call me and they say, Angela, I want to protect my brand name, and I also want to protect my logo. How do I do this? Well, you need to get a trademark registration for both of those things. So those are going to be two different trademarks. Why? Because a word mark is different than a design mark. Now you can have a design mark with words in it. We call that a composite mark because it has both designs and a literal element, the words. You can also register with no design, the words. Now, why would you do both? Well, if you just register the logo with the words in it, it's cool, you can do that. But if you ever change the way your logo looks, then you're going to have to apply for a new trademark registration. When you register just the word mark with no design, however, then you always have coverage for just the words, and it doesn't matter how they look. You will always have coverage for those words. So I suggest if you have a budget issue, that you start with the word mark because you want to get coverage for those words. And then maybe when you have a little bit more money, you can get the logo mark with the words in it. You can also just get the logo mark without the words, okay? But just be aware, those are going to be two separate trademark registrations. The word and then what we call a design mark, which a design mark is anything that isn't just the literal element, the words, okay? So if it has anything but that in it, then technically it is called a design mark. Yes, you can do both. They will be, again, two separate trademark applications. So don't be surprised when your attorney says, okay, we're going to need to do two trademark applications. He or she is not trying to rip you off. They're trying to get you what you're telling them that you want. What else do you need to look out for? Be sure that you are getting the coverage for the goods and services that you're going to be using in conjunction with whatever mark you're registering, right? So if you're going to be using it on services, make sure that you're getting coverage for services. I see a lot of self-represented applicants putting in the wrong description and maybe describing goods when really what they're providing is services. And this causes a problem later when you go in to file your specimen, that's the proof of use, if you have described the goods wrong in the trademark application and you're not using the goods and services on the goods and services that you've described in the application, then you're not going to be able to show use on those goods and services and your trademark application will not issue. So please, if you need help describing your goods and services, go see a trademark attorney because they are going to drill down on the exact nature of your goods and services. What's an example of this? Well, a woman came to me once and she had a problem with her trademark. She had gotten a refusal. She was a printer, right? And she had described the goods as printed stationery, but really what she was using the mark on was printing services, okay? So she wasn't selling printed stationery with her trademark on them. She was providing a printing service, right? So of course she wasn't going to be able to show use on stationery because she wasn't selling stationery. She was printing things for other people. That is an example of how you can screw up your trademark application by misdescribing the goods. I'm Angela Langlotz. I go live here weekdays to talk trademarks and copyrights. You can comment below with any trademark or copyright questions, and I will answer those on a future live. Share this video if you think other people might like it and get use from it. Find me online at TrademarkDoctor.net. And also, you can find me on YouTube. I have a huge library there. Just go to YouTube and search Trademark Doctor.